Okay, now, I told you I wanted to share something with you. So I have an assistant today, and my assistant is my nephew, Eli. So can you come on up here, sir? Come on up. The reluctant assistant, but he's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. So, I want you to tell everybody, can you hold up what you've got right there? Okay, so what is this?
It's a bus.
You got that? Everybody got that? Now, usually these are like school buses, but at our church, what do we do with the bus?
We go get children and bring them to church.
And tell them about who?
Jesus.
That's right. So, did he do a good job? Yeah. All right, good job, buddy. So the bus, if you've never seen what goes on at our church, Wednesday nights we run that bus, and every Wednesday night that thing pulls in here, and I got this footage back in December, and you just see these boys and girls running out of that bus. It was just, all you could hear was the engine, so I kept the sound off on it. But each night, anywhere from, we could have anywhere from 10 to 30 kids that will ride that bus. Their moms and dads send them on. And we have a whole Wednesday night program that goes on downstairs, teaching them about the Bible. And of course, many people from our church, you bring your children on Wednesday nights as well. But the bus ministry is just a special, special part of our church. And we're just so thankful God has allowed us to do it. They keep coming. I mean, they're just coming. When you see Seth Alexander, you know it's done. There he is. All right, Seth. That's your dad. Absolutely. So really a couple of things. Obviously, we take a minute every time we have our offering, and we just thank the Lord for how he's blessed us, and also just seeing the ministry. Our tithes and offerings go to reach people, and it's amazing. And then I thought of, in our church, there are several adults who came to faith in large part because of something like a bus ministry. Maybe it was a bus, maybe it was a van, or somebody brought you to church. And it wasn't necessarily this church, but somewhere else. Is there anybody who would say that they were reached as a child through an outreach like a bus ministry? There's one there, okay? So would you guys, I didn't tell you I was going to do this, but would you mind standing? Would you just mind standing? Micah, go ahead, you can do it. So these people now here, and Robert, you can stand on behalf of your wife, because Margie's not here today, but Margie came to faith through a bus ministry. So all these people, you guys can be seated, all these lives impacted through this kind of ministry and this kind of outreach. You say, okay, so why are you talking about this especially today? Well, two things happened this week. I want to read one more thing to you. I totally forgot to have this ready, so I have to go to my Facebook Messenger app. Here we go. Found it. I got a message on Thursday morning or Thursday night, I don't remember when. There it is, July 17th. So this is someone I know as an acquaintance from the community. She said, "Hi, Ethan. I have a short story that I must share. I just began coaching for Northern Berkshire Community Coalition's youth basketball program, which started a couple weeks ago. My team is Greylock, and we practice and play at the court in the Greylock Housing Project. At our first game last Wednesday, we had a minute left in the game, and one of my players who was on the court looked to the road and said, 'It looks like I'm going to church tonight.' And he began jumping and cheering with joy. I looked over to the road and saw your church's bus pulling through the neighborhood, which was quite a surprise to see. At the end of the minute, that player ran off the court, grabbed his bike, and yelled, 'Bye, I have to go to church now,' as he fervently pedaled away." All I was thinking is, I hope he made the bus. Did he? Does anybody know it? He made the bus? Hunter? You think it was Hunter? This moment filled my heart with such joy. It was beautiful to witness a young boy filled with immense joy when it came to going to church. Lastly, offering a bus to transport neighborhood youth to the church for programming is such a brilliant service. Praise the Lord for the work that he is doing in and through your church. Isn't that wonderful? And just to have that bus rolling, and some of the children, they come from wonderful homes. Their parents just aren't believers, and they'll send them. Other children come from very difficult homes, and they come and they feel loved. And that's a credit to everyone in this church who is committed to advancing the mission, either through your involvement or through your giving. Well, what I didn't tell you was that a few weeks ago, this old bus that you see here, that old bus topped off at 35 miles per hour and is never going any more than that ever again. It's breaking down. It's wearing out. And so we started just praying, Lord, what's going to be next for this bus? We had someone in the community that had a bus, and they told us we could have it for $8,000. Well, we weren't really sure that we wanted to take that step yet. We got the bus through inspection, and we'll just say, Lord, let's see what happens next. You're going to keep this bus running. Well, the Do-For Bus Company, right? Got that right. The Do-For Bus Company has one of their employees, his name is Randy. Maybe some of you know Randy. But Randy, for the last several years, has worked on our bus at an unbelievably low rate. It's a huge blessing to us. So Randy texted Pastor Eric this week and said, we have a bus that if you'd like it, it's $3,000. We just put new tires on it. We just put new brakes on it. And it's slightly smaller than that bus. Oh, you probably want to see it, right? Okay. So this is the beautiful bus This is a beautiful bus that I believe the Lord has blessed us with. And it's coming from the mechanic who works on our bus, so he knows this bus. And he's going to get it ready for us, and it's only $3,000 for us. What we'd like to do, and Travis and I have talked about this a lot, is we'd like to get a bus like that painted white with our church name on it, crystal clear, and so that people will see what you all are doing in the community. So now you probably know why I'm talking about it. Because we would like to raise the $3,000 or more to cover the painting and lettering costs as well, to go ahead and purchase this bus. Now, two awesome things have already happened. Somebody said they would get it started with $500. So there's already someone who's committed $500 for it. And then something near and dear to our hearts. I was texting Travis about this. Of course, Travis is one of our deacons. And he and Sarah talked, and they said that there was about $500 that came in memory of Jane after she went to heaven. And they asked that $500 would go toward the bus in her memory. So, I'm just asking the church if you would like to have a part in pushing us over the edge, getting this bus. We're going to raise the money today. And you can give online. You'll see that there is, in all of our online giving, there's a category set up right now for the bus. And you can put a gift of any amount there, and that'll help us go ahead and purchase that bus this week. And if we raise more money, it will go into a bus fund where we can cover the maintenance for it and things like that. But this is just a wonderful opportunity. We believe that God has blessed us. If you don't give online, you prefer to give in person, you can write it on one of the giving envelopes and just say bus. So I have no doubt that this week or next week we'll be driving this bus.